Welcome to this video where we're going to actually show you how to create an MRB Modbus request block for a Modbus host. So let's get started by connecting to our Modbus host and going to our COM port. And notice we have several tabs across the top here. Setup and Advanced have to do with connectivity of our slave and our host. The third one, Request Block, is where we're actually going to work today. Here is where we actually can create our Modbus request block. In this scenario today, we're going to read 4 different registers from our slave: DP, static pressure, temperature, and flow rate. And once we read those values, we're going to place those in our holding registers section in our Modbus host. Notice here I've actually called them slave DP, slave SP, temperature, and flow rate. Now these are 900, 901, 902, and 903. So those are the areas that we want to bring those values in and have them reside over here in this values section. Let's get back to Modbus host, setting up their registers now. To get this set up, we start with a screen that looks like this. We're going to actually read the registers, which is correct. We can make several selections here, but read registers is what we want to do today. Slave address is 1, that's okay. We're going to start at 7001 for our Modbus address, that's good. And we're going to read 4 different registers, and they are floats. And 1 second intervals should do us just fine. What this means is we're actually going to communicate every 1 second to the slave device and bring in fresh readings. So let's go ahead and hit send here. And as you can see, this brought up 4 different registers for us to set the destination in. Now what this means, destination, is, as we remember before, we're going to want these values to come into our holding registers section over here once we receive the data. And if we remember, those were 900 for the first one, 901 for the second one, 902 for the third one, and 903 for the last one. And we'll call it send as. And we'll call it host. And now we have sent our host MRB into our device, and we are ready to read those 4 registers from the slave. So this concludes the video. Thanks for listening.